another flight in beautiful Papua New Guinea. Today we're going to be flying from Goroka airport, or little airfield. Well, it's not an airstrip, it's actually a proper airport with a tower. Again, apart from Port Moresby, which is the main international airports, the rest is like really small ones. But anyways, today we're going to be flying from Goroka to an airfield, a grass strip in Wabo, down the river behind that mountain ridge. The flight time estimated today will be somewhere about 35 to 40 minutes. Yep, we're going to be following the river. Okay, I'll be basically guiding you through this flight. We're going to be flying somewhere with, I think, somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere about 9,000, 10,000 feet. This flight, maybe 11,000, I don't remember, I'm going to have to check out. But basically, we're going to, since it's based on our altitude with a mountain ridge. Anyways, shall we get started? So basically, we're in Goroka. It's runway 17 left. This is the smaller runway. The wider runway, which usually are more heavier planes land, well, heavier I mean like more like ATRs, dash 8s and those ones, is 17 right. And well, you can see MSFS pretty much has an elevation issue here, but in reality it's not. It's pretty much the same level. Anyways, let's get started. So flaps 5, or at least whatever it is, the number, I'm not sure because it doesn't have any numbering here. And release spark brake. And let's full throttles. Full thrust. I'm going to try to guide you through this flight. But anyways, those who want to do this flight, I highly recommend it. You can see it's really beautiful how they depicted it here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the new one. It's one of the best simulators, in my opinion, to do VFR bush piloting, because you really get the most and the closest you can to reality. You can see how beautiful, even in such a remote area, and you can see how beautifully the textures are here. The housing, depiction, the trees, well, maybe that's a little bit less, but it's pretty decent. But anyway. We're going to be continue climbing a bit, reduce a bit the power, reduce the torque. Let's pull up the map a bit and we'll talk about our route, which we're taking. Okay, so basically we are flying now in the flat area, as you can see here. And then we're going to start going into the hilly area and follow the river, the Wagi River, I think it's called. This is, I think, supposed to be somewhere here. Basically, I'll follow this line, and I'll be 100% sure because I created that line. Basically, this flight plan. So you can see all those flight plans are following the river. And then at a certain point, we will come out of those mountain ridge and head directly again at the lower terrain area to Wabo, which is right beside the river, another river. Yep, okay, so as you can see, the mountains which we're going to be following, you see this little river here? It splits into two, if I'm not mistaken, but we're going to be taking this river that goes here in the ravine between those two mountains, in this valley, and we're going to basically be following this one. I think I'm going to stop the climb for a while. I don't think we need to be that high. If you're interested in this flight, I will be posting both this flight plan for Microsoft Flight Simulator and the new Microsoft Flight Simulator that you can just load and fly. And also I will be posting the original flight that was taken by the missionary bush pilot. And then you can actually follow his route as well and see what he has to say for this route. You know, he is more detailed. Because I'm doing it in a flight simulator, he's actually doing it for the missionaries. So let's look at outside. So you can see this is the river which we're going to be following. It goes all the way. Look how amazing it is. It's really beautiful. I must say Microsoft did depict it really nicely. The terrain. It's really a pleasure flying it with Flight Simulator. As opposed to X-Plane or Prepared or even FSX, which are very generic textures. Here it's actually directly from Bing Maps, which is photorealistic as much as you can, and addition of AI, which I think is very plausible. Maybe not 100% accurate, but accurate enough for me to make you feel like you had flying at the real place. Okay, let's close down this map for a while. We don't need it. cloud. Really nice. Anyways, we're taking the left river. I mean, it splits into two. The one on the right actually flies to Chambu. It's another airport, another airfield, I would say, maybe. You can see it here. This is a beautiful valley here, I understand, to fly through until you reach Chambu and Mount Hagen. But we're going to be following this river, the Wagi River, I think it's called. Don't catch me on the word. And we'll continue onwards to Wabo. Now it's a little bit different scenery, a little bit more trees. The other one was more like terrain rather than trees. Anyways, we're turning right here a bit. We need to follow that river. Pull the stick a bit, not to lose altitude too much. I thought they said in the new Microsoft Flight Simulator they added turbulence effect when you hit a cloud. I don't seem to feel anything here. It seems to be like it was like nothing. Those another two airstrips. I never flown there. But it's also a very nice place, I guess, to fly to. Maybe the next time I'll fly to Kora. Looks like a nice one. Maybe from Kora to the other one over here, which will be like a very short hop, I guess. I think it's a challenging airstrip to land on. That one as well seems to be. We are basically going to be leaving the mountain ridge. We're going to be passing through this this little overpass between those mountains on the way to Wabo. It's not so long to go, actually. What's up? Somewhere around 15 minutes. Mangina. Well, it's another nice airstrip, I guess. Let's see. Try to see if we can zoom. Oh, maybe if we'll get closer we can. Take a flight from Cora to Mangina, or Mangina, I'm not sure how to pronounce it either. Well, maybe next time. Currently we're going through here. Through the horse saddle, I guess we can call it. External view, it's very nice. Let's pull up the map again. Let's see how far are we in relation to the airfield. Okay, well basically what we need to do is we need to fly here around the mountain and go that way. The reason why we took a little bit longer route because this mountain here is pretty high. Well, we could have theoretically gone through here and then cut through here and continue from here. But I decided to take the lower mountains because it climbs up to this high, and basically we'll be going that way over here. This is it. We're not so far out, to be honest. so beautiful. think if I'm not mistaken, the Wabo is here. We're not going to do a straight inland because there's a stupid tree that is stuck on the beginning of that runway. So what we're going to have to do a circle to land. So we're going to go here and land over here. Okay, I think it's time to start losing a bit altitude and speed. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's after. It's not that river. I think it's the next one. My mistake. Okay. This river. Isn't it beautiful how they depicted it in the flight simulator? Just amazing. Beautiful. Start losing speed. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is the airfield here. Maybe here. I don't remember. Let's just follow the line and we'll get there. Start losing speed because we're getting really close to it. Okay, let's go a little bit to the left. Okay, I think it's over here somewhere, but we need to fly to the left of it because we need to do a circle to land. I can't locate it. You know what? It might be here. It's only my second time I tried flying to that place, so I don't 100% remember. Oh, here it is. Okay. So you can see we're going to be flying here. And we're going to fly up to this pretty much river over here. We're going to do a right base into the airfield on its runway. Originally, the missionary pilot used to fly here in this little valley into this mountain here and went along the river and did the right base from here. I did it a little bit longer than him, a much wider one. I guess it's fine. Okay, let's close that map. I don't think we need it that much anymore. So we're gonna fly here, we're gonna turn around here, and that's it. You can see the river. I want to show you that river. It's really gorgeous when well, I guess you can't see it now. I should have flown from here and then you would see the river. Let's put the flaps on. One notch of flaps. Increase power a bit. Trim. We're gonna reach to that river over here and then we'll do our right base. And we'll deploy the last. You know, let's deploy it now because I hate it when it does me the nose up thing when I deploy flaps. And I don't want to do it during my critical moments. Look how beautiful it is. Oops, diving. I was not paying attention. Let's increase power a bit. Okay, let's do our turn. Keep it around 74, something like that. I think it's good. I want to zoom out a bit. A bit high now. I want to zoom in a bit. I want to see my gauge. reality, it's much wider than the sim, unfortunately. But we'll have to do with what we have to. I mean, we'll have to deal with what we got. I think they need to be more to the left. And now to straighten out a bit. Wait, not more, not yet. More, a little bit to the left again. And oh, I hate it when I need to straighten the last second.
500.
Oh, I'm totally on the line. Okay, no, I think I'm okay now. Let's trim. Okay. Trim. Here we are. You see how narrow it is? Well, I guess it's only the... Alright. I think we're okay. Oops. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Let's see if I'm able to turn. Yeah, I think I was able to turn. Well, in reality, there isn't an asphalt here, so it's just an airstrip. I mean, it's just grass. So... this little truck. But I think I managed to do it in a decent way. But this ramp, I must say, does exist in reality. I mean, at least based on the pictures I've seen. Well, not exactly one by one, but you do see they have this little thing. Well, there's no asphalt here. It's all grass, pretty much, end to end. And this is a grass ramp with some housing. So I guess the AI managed to get it pretty well. Yeah. So let's shut down the engine. And yeah, parking brakes. And yeah, and that's pretty much it, I guess. Anyways, if you would like to fly this flight, I will leave down in the description both the flight plan that you can download. Basically, I'm going to put the folder of all my flight plans that I have, and you can download them all. And also, I'm going to leave the original flight that the missionary bush pilot did for this one, so you can follow his route as well. You can learn from him as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then just leave some comments. That would be nice. Take care, guys. Have a nice one. Bye-bye.